Everyone, welcome to art school. If you pass art school, you win $10,000 for a charitable cause of your choice. But it's not gonna be that easy. Here's what's gonna happen. We have multiple classes that each of you will take. Whoever is at the bottom of each class will be held back a year. Last person remaining wins. Each time you get held back a year, you have to eat a spoonful of mayonnaise. No! Are you guys ready for your first lesson? Come with me. So for your first class, you will be figure drawing. However, you will have 10 minutes to do your first one, 1 minute to do your second one, and only 10 seconds to do your last one. We're gonna go outside, we're gonna take 3 pictures of poses. And what you're gonna do, for your figure, you can show some action, do stuff like that. Don't worry about clothing too much, it's more about the movement. Whoever's I like the least is getting held back. Any questions?
When's recess?
When's recess? Never. You guys can request any pose.
Can I have one of you doing this?
Can I have one of you jumping? Go. Can you do
Can I
one
get
where
one?
you're like...
This feels like a yoga pose.
Can you go like this, Zach?
All right, let's head back in. You have 10 minutes for your first drawing. You can only use charcoal. Go! You are all 5 minutes in.
I gave you a butt, Zach.
I do, in fact, have a butt. 3, 2, 1. Everyone hold up your drawing. I'm gonna come take a look. All right, very nice. We are gonna move on to our 1 minute drawing. 3, 2, 1, go! 3, 2, 1, hands up. Let me come take a look. Mackenzie, I would say, I feel like the proportions are kind of off. All right, that looks pretty nice. Michelle, it's actually not too bad. Interesting, nice. Mackenzie, have you been doing your homework?
I only had a minute.
Before we start the 10-second challenge, Mackenzie, if you could donate $10,000 to any cause of your choice, what would it be?
It would be the World Wildlife Foundation.
Neurological, disorders. Make-A-Wish.
The Mental Health Foundation.
St. Jude's.
Is anyone ready for the 10-second challenge? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up.
I did not know that you had already started it.
I mean, it looked like everyone else started. Nice. Not quite sure where the arms are sticking out from the middle of the body. Surprisingly, Michelle's isn't half bad. Not bad. The bottom of the legs are a little short. Your 10-minute drawing, not bad. The 1-minute drawing, missing a hand, proportions are a little bit strange. 10 seconds, you drew me a SpongeBob. Viv, you move on. Izzy, you move on to the next class. Michelle, you're moving on. Mackenzie, even though yours didn't turn out that well, you are saying congratulations to Jake because he is moving on. Mackenzie, you are gonna get held back a year. All right, everyone stand up except for Mackenzie, sit in the middle. Open up. You have to eat the whole thing.
Okay, just go.
Does anyone want to take a guess what my least favorite subject at art school was?
History. Painting.
Michelle is correct. Art history. So this art class wouldn't be complete without an art history test. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you guys what the test is gonna be about, and then you will have to ace the exam. Whoever scores the lowest gets held back. Is everyone ready for the test?
Yeah.
Let the art history test begin. Question number 1. Which artist painted this painting? It was Pablo Picasso. Everyone got it right except for Viv. Viv, you get half a point off.
What?
She wrote Picasso, and that was it. Name the artist that was famous for painting this. Andy Warhol. Name the artist that painted this painting. Frida Kahlo. Name the artist and year Starry Night was painted. Vincent van Gogh, June 1889. Jake, you had Da Vinci. Name this painting. American Gothic. Name the artist that painted this. Michelle, you said Bob Ross. Very good, +1.
No way! I guess!
Everyone, turn in your papers. Viv, you get half a point off the bat. You didn't write your name.
You never said we had
Everyone knows.
If you're gonna turn in a test, you need a name on it. This quiz is out of 10. Michelle with a score of 11.5 out of 10. Second, we have Izzy with a score of 9.5 out of 10. Jake, pass this back to Viv. And Jake. Viv, Jake, you both did equally bad. Right now, we're gonna have a sudden death round. One of you will get eliminated right now. Who was the artist of this painting? Also, in case you guys get the answer the same, what date? Whoever gets the date closest is gonna remain in art school. 3, 2, 1, time is up. It is, in fact, my drawing. It was my drawing of Shrek in the Mr. Beast house. This exact painting was painted on December 5th. What did you write?
Put 1 month and your name, your 3 names.
If you put 1 month ago, that is December 18th. Jake, congratulations, you are closer. Viv, I am sorry. You have failed art history. Jake, even though you performed so horribly, you finally pulled through. Viv, come here. You have to eat the whole thing.
Yum, 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 yum.
Oh! Viv, where are you going? Viv, you didn't swallow it. You are going to sculpt a brand new product. So think of something creative and sculpt it. You have 1 hour. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. All right, I'm gonna come take a look at everyone's. Jake, tell me a little bit about your sculpture.
You guys have heard of the spork, which is a spoon and a fork, but now there's the spork knife. There's a knife part at the end. I didn't want it too sharp, so it's a butter knife.
So, came up with a ramen pot. So you put the ramen in the little strainer and you put it so it'll cook and I don't have to use tongs to pick it out.
I made a new type of mask that basically it'll convert your carbon dioxide that you breathe out into fresh oxygen. Perfect for the pandemic and also places with poor air quality.
Izzy, I believe you are moving on. Jake and Michelle, one of you made a pot with a strainer with holes to cook eggs. The other one of you made a spork knife. They're both okay inventions. However, Jake has much better build quality, which is why, Michelle, say goodbye to Jake.
What?
Pranked! You are out, Michelle! I am holding you back a year. You have failed. All right, come eat your meal.
1, 2, 3.
What the heck?
That was really impressive.
Ew.
What the heck?
That actually tastes kind of good.
How'd you just swallow it like that? Now, this is a class I call the creativity class. In this course, you will be designing a lot of different things. However, you will only get 1 minute to design each one of them. For the first one, you are designing a t-shirt. Guess who's gonna be voting for which one they like the best? Your peers that have failed art school. 3, 2, 1, go! I don't know what Jake's making so far. 20 seconds left. Ooh, this is looking kind of nice. 3, 2, 1, stop. Michelle, who do you vote for?
I'm gonna go with Izzy for this one.
I'm gonna also vote for Izzy's.
I think this round's pretty close. Wait, Viv, so you vote for Jake?
Yeah.
All right, I think I vote for Jake too, which makes that 2 and 2. We're just gonna have to move to the next round. For the next round, you have to design an original character. 3, 2, 1, go.
It looks like Jake's drawing a snake.
3, 2, 1, time's up. I think my vote's with Izzy. Michelle, who are you voting for?
I didn't like me, Izzy.
I vote for Izzy.
Jake, I'm sorry, you lost this round. Next category, sea monster. 3, 2, 1, go. Jake, I'm actually not sure if coloring everything is a good strategy. 3, 2, 1, time is up. Michelle, who are you voting for?
I'm actually voting for Jake with this one.
I'm gonna go with Jake.
I vote for you, Jake.
All right, Jake, you are the winner of this round. Next topic is a backpack. You are gonna design a backpack. 3, 2, 1, go.
These backpacks have faces.
3, 2, 1, time is up. Hold up your design.
I would have to go with Jake's.
I would go with Jake too.
I'm going with Izzy with this one.
I'm going with Jake this round. Next up, you are gonna design a hoodie. 3, 2, 1, go. Keep in mind, I wanna see very, very creative designs. 3, 2, 1, time is up. I'm sorry, Jake. I'm going with Izzy for this one.
So I'm gonna go.
Izzy's is gonna be my.
Izzy is this round's unanimous winner. You are gonna design a car. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1.
I feel like Jake's is a car I haven't seen before, so I'm gonna go with his.
I'm gonna have to go with Jake's design. You are going to design an ice cream sundae. Go.
Ooh, two hands.
3, 2, 1. Time is up. I'm voting for Izzy for this one.
My vote is for Izzy as well.
My vote is for Izzy.
So I go with his.
So Izzy, you got all of our votes. Next up, you are gonna design a pool. Go. Make sure this is a very creative, out of this world design. 3, 2, 1. Time is up. Now, I'm gonna have to go with Jake on this one.
I'm gonna go with Jake.
Jake, you need one more vote. Viv, which one do you like more?
I like Jake.
Jake, I think that means you win. I am so sorry, Izzy. You did so well in art class, but Jake outscored you by a little bit. Jake, tell me about the charitable cause you wanted to give to.
I want to give the money to the Mental Health Association because I think with social media being so big in our daily lives that bad mental health is becoming an increasingly bigger problem.
Well, we will find a way to give $10,000 to a mental health association. Thank you, Jake, for your contribution. And you don't get mayo in your mouth, but you know who will get mayo in their mouth? Izzy. Izzy, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
All of it literally looks.
Not bad.
everyone. Welcome back to class. We're on day 4 of our week at art school. We have 5 students remaining, and whichever one of them graduates wins 10 grand.
Morning, Zach.
Morning.
Hey, Zach.
Good morning, class. How are you guys doing?
Doing good. Yes.
So for day 4, we will be drawing. Since this is my specialty, I will be doing a little class on it. I'll kind of tell you guys what I'm looking for. You guys will have 5 hours to make a drawing. Whoever performs the best gets an advantage for tomorrow's class. Whoever performs the worst is out of class. Now, before we start the challenge, let's take roll. When I call your name, you can say here and give me a random animal. Ryan.
Here, dragon.
Shaq.
Oh, I'm here. A cow. Move.
Savannah.
Here, sea turtle.
Vanessa.
Here, lizard.
Vinny.
Here, toad.
I'm not gonna say what the animal names are for yet, but it's gonna come back one of the later days. Today, you guys will be drawing. Luckily for you guys, this is my specialty, so I'm gonna be going around giving you guys some advice, helping some of you guys out a bit. We have created this world of characters. We started originally with Turkey, and we actually have, Ben, how many characters do we have?
10.
I think we have more than that.
11.
Sure, 11. So we have 11 characters, and what you guys will be drawing is an environment with those characters.
Oh my god.
This is the class I am most excited for today. As a lot of you guys know, I specialize in drawing and cartooning. I really want to just see them improve, put out some amazing artwork, and I want to help them out today too. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun.
So what I saw the last few days is you guys have been putting on a great show. You guys have been doing some great art. What I want to see this time is your take on my characters in your style, obviously, as well as putting them in an environment, which means background, stuff around the characters interacting with each other. The tools you have is a pencil. I'm gonna give you guys a little rundown about composition.
I love this.
A lot of the times what I see from students is that they draw a character over here and they'll just put stuff around it. It doesn't look very dynamic. I'll show you guys a few ways you guys can fix this. Toss something like larger in the foreground, a few smaller items in the background over here. So if you look at it, you can get something with a lot of depth. Do you guys have any questions?
Eraser 2?
Yes. Your 5 hours has begun. Ben, would you like to send it to everyone?
Yeah, I didn't get the iPad.
I love this little bee looking guy.
These are sick.
True, they're so cute.
We've been developing these plushies and characters for a long time. So I think it's really cool seeing all these talented artists draw and create a world using our plushies in their own style.
Since these are actual plushies that you can buy, we actually have a lot of references they can use. So these will be sitting by you guys. Keep in mind, I want to see your take on what this world would look like.
Drawing is not my strong suit, but
Since these
we'll see.
How to make them creepy is the question.
Now that my main competition, Michelle's eliminated, obviously I'm out of my element. Well, I know I'm going up against a lot of really tough competitors right now. We're going to see if we can try to finesse our way again today.
It's all about composition at the beginning. Try to use a few of my examples. If you need help later, I'm gonna go around and help everyone out. Shaq, what are you thinking of doing today?
As you know, I'm a graffiti artist. So graffiti art is basically like abandoned buildings, alleyways, these hidden jewels that people go, they can spray graffiti. We usually come out and we have like mini parties. So we'll put out like the barbecue and we have this long wall in the middle of the city and everybody's just like painting. And it's a beautiful sight. Put the characters into that scene. So that fire guy, I'm gonna put him on the grill.
Oh, there's your mushroom character.
I'm choosing mushrooms because I love them so much. This is super cute. Also, I'm gonna go with the bee. Those are my 2 favorites, and I know myself well enough to know I need to be super interested in the subject matter or I'm going to get impatient and rush things.
Oh yeah.
I want them to be in like forest with the sun rising.
I would also recommend you start out going in pretty light. Otherwise, if you want to switch up your composition a little bit, it's going to be very hard to erase and replace them.
I want to do like a post-apocalyptic scene, just because some of the characters have like armor and stuff on them and like some war paint. Everything we've done, this is the most comfortable I am.
I remember when I used to doodle in class, that's kind of how I got started drawing. I think the only difference is I got in trouble for it because I didn't do it in art class. And whenever the teacher would call on me, I think it's pretty apparent that I wasn't paying attention. Hey, I got better at art, so I guess it worked out.
Students, when you guys are done with your composition, bring it up over here. I can brainstorm with you guys a little bit. You guys can see if you like a new one. If you guys want to make adjustments, I can give you guys some advice.
It don't look like much right now, but we'll get there.
Do you know perspective at all?
That's your horizon line and it's like that. No, I don't. It's a good thing I'm in art class.
If this is your vanishing point, it gets bigger and bigger as it like comes closer towards you. That'll help with your layout a little bit.
We have a concept now, so let's just get to drawing.
This is what I'm thinking.
So my idea is to have this bee kind of flying close to the sun. I don't want to actually put the sun in there because I'm not a fan of the put the sun in the upper right-hand corner thing.
Why don't you have the sun in like the middle somewhere?
I might have you show me how you would do that. But I want the bee to be losing its flower petal wings, and then I'm going to have the mushrooms all floating, trying to warn the bee.
So I
feel like you have a very dynamic composition going on over here. I'm really liking it. You could make a few adjustments to make it even better. I would layer this over the hot air balloon a little bit more, so it looks like it's in front of it. When it's losing its petals, instead of having it go straight down since they're in the air and flying around, so it looks like going all over the place and like going in front of you.
Well, let's see if I can execute this with a pencil.
I really like your initial layout.
He liked my composition, which made me really happy because composition's not normally a strong suit of mine.
You guys know what time it is?
There's some lunch over here. Feel free to grab anything.
Taking a quick second break. I mean, my wrist is getting numb.
I've started some shading, pretty much just a tree. I only have a pencil.
Ben and I are getting a little bit bored here, so we're gonna have a little drawing challenge. We're gonna have like a minute.
I'm gonna lose.
Ben did actually a really good job. This was my take. Mackenzie, let's see yours.
She had about 2 minutes extra to fix it.
The craft's queen, everybody.
I don't draw.
Doing some drawing again really takes me back to when I first started. I think that's what I'm best at. I think I want to go around and work with them on their drawing a little bit.
I am a little bit bored right now, so if any of you guys want to grab me for help for 15 minutes.
If you want to help me lay stuff out from my perspective, give me like a rough outline for these two characters, like size-wise.
So you want him kind of on his side like that?
Like an angle.
Let's draw his foot over here. Then we can make it so that he lost his like little pebble that he was holding. Draw these stepping stones over here. So now all of a sudden it looks like he's escaping him from like a cave, and these are all raised up.
Ooh, we gave you the cheat code.
Just keep working at it.
Thanks, Teach.
I'm kind of struggling with making sure there's actual contrast.
We could try doing some adjustment on this to make it look a little bit more three-dimensional. Do you mind if I erase this and adjust it a little bit? However you detail it, it's kind of up to you. This is looking really good. Just keep going at it.
And it was cool to just see him draw, like in person. I hadn't seen that before.
I love learning. That's how I become a better artist. Zach has a really, really good hold on composition, on his characters as well. We got Bebop Chevy right here doing some tags, little B guys. We got my man right here, Rabbit Man, tagging up the ZHC everywhere. Zach, because he funds their graffiti habit.
First things first, I really like your dynamic fire over here. I think we can make the flames with a little bit more movement.
Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna erase the corners over here real quick. I think especially since this is in the foreground, it'll look really, really nice. For the background, similar to the cityscape you did for that one, if you do like silhouettes for those,
Okay, yeah.
I think it'll look really nice.
Savannah, if you would like some of my help or suggestions, you have me for 15 minutes.
The floating leaves everywhere. Is it obvious that they're the bee wings? I mean, I'm not really sure.
Hope I can help you add some in the foreground. I think you have your style down very well. I'm gonna compositionally help you adjust a couple things, place a couple things here and there to kind of like bounce things around. But adding like a little bit of something like by the leaves makes it look like the leaves are almost like burning up. All right, you think you got it?
Thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate it. He was right. It was exactly what my piece needed.
I do want to do like the hive up here. I just need help with that.
Let's make this look like a little bit of rubble, like the remains of the building. You can kind of decide how you want to detail this.
I guess the street sign would be cool.
Let's do that then. I think your main concern right now should be time, so just go ham. Ben, be quiet, but give me something to draw. A hot dog stand. See if anyone can figure that out. We'll play Pictionary. Whoever can guess it first gets an advantage.
All right, class, bring your attention up here. We are going to play a game of Pictionary.
A game.
Ben and Mackenzie gave me a word, and first person to guess the word wins.
Ladder.
Whiteboard. To swing.
Dunk tank.
No.
Hot dog stand.
Oh, you got it. Wait, I didn't even draw the hot dogs yet.
See, that's 3 challenges in a row. Woo! I smelled the glizzy in the air.
Well, here's your advantage. You get to choose one of your competitors, and for an hour, they need to use their non-dominant hand.
I can't do it to you twice. We're cool.
Oh, thanks, man.
It's either gonna be Shaq or it's gonna be Ryan.
I'm almost done too.
Ryan seems like he's got a lot to do. As much as I want to just throw it in your face and give it to you, I think strategically. What?
Okay, Vinny, what's the decision?
But strategically speaking, Ryan, he's got a lot of work to do.
He already switched to his left hand.
All right, let's go.
I'm gonna have to give it to Ryan.
1 hour, Ryan.
Can I erase with my right hand?
Sure.
Okay,
You can
okay.
erase with your right hand. How good are you with your left hand?
Not great.
How often do you draw with your left hand?
For like a challenge in a video once before, that's about it.
Yeah, at least you have some experience.
I'm gonna lose today.
Vinny, why are you enemies with everyone?
I got a lot of beef. I haven't said anything to you.
He really not gonna like me for this one, because as soon as I'm done my picture, I'm gonna go over there and help Ryan with his.
I could have sworn just the other day Shaq was helping this man with his painting.
I mean, I could have won with or without Shaq. He was like, hey man, care if I graffiti on this?
This is sick.
I guess. I traded Shaq out with Savannah.
Vinny, you did get saved by Savannah.
I did, we're cool.
She was gonna eliminate you and then...
We kind of made a pact yesterday.
She held her word and a pinky promise is a pinky promise. That's all I had going for me yesterday was a pinky promise. But I don't think my animation was that bad.
Nah, his animation was the worst.
Definitely a little competitiveness there.
I'm glad other people are having beef and not me. I can just concentrate on what I'm doing.
After looking around, whose piece are you the most worried about?
Pretty much everybody. That's why I chose Ryan, because he's got a lot of work to do.
I just need to somehow finish it with my left hand. Even with the ruler, it feels so weird. But this is so hard. I feel like I don't know how to use my body right now. Shaq's over here helping me, trying to make sure I can finish. I really appreciate you. Oh my God, I'm gonna name this Broken Street sign Vincent Street. Time's up, I can use my right hand now, I gotta finish.
I'm feeling pretty confident, honestly. Creating some highlights. Oh yeah, look at that. I definitely used every last second. Did the best I could do.
All right, we got a minute left. I'm just darkening up my background.
Jake, I don't have my sound effect. Can you give me a bell sound effect? One more time.
No.
Bell. All right, you guys heard the bell. Time is up, so everyone stop working. Good job, everyone. Who would like to go first? All right, Ryan, why don't you step on up?
I did about an hour of this with my left hand, and then my boy Shaq helped me finish, so I appreciate that. Sorry, Vinny, we have a finished piece. This is like a post-apocalyptic scene, and they're like on top of Earth. The street is Vincent Street, and it's closed. I have a feeling you might be going home today. Yeah, I tried to get as many of Zach's characters on here as possible. They are what's left on Earth after the apocalypse. There's a big honeycomb. They've taken over an abandoned building.
Very nice, Ryan.
It's gonna be tough.
Today, we're judging things a little bit differently. I have 3 lovely TAs over here. They're each gonna give you a score out of 100, and we're gonna find the average of those scores. And that's gonna be your final score.
I didn't sign up for this.
I like the fur you added on Bun Bun.
Is that Bun Bun Bun?
Bun 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 Bun.
Ryan, just curious, how hard was it to draw with your left hand?
Any type of curve or texture, it wasn't happening.
I think it looks really nice.
Thank you.
Next up, Vanessa.
This is my drawing. A bunch of the characters kind of living in this forest world. They're all friends here. This is a happy place. Flames peeking out behind the sun. The mushrooms are having a little reading time. This guy's really hungry and fat, so he's eating these little munchies. Then we have the bees up here, my clouds, my trees, and yeah, this is my drawing.
Very nice.
You could tell it's your style.
Thank you, Vanessa. Shaq.
This is the Rock Monster crew. You know what I'm saying? They come out with all their paints and their cans. You know, they gotta get some food, so I got a barbecue going on right here. Crew member is looking in the trash for more paint. This crew member doing some roller fills. He's knocking down some paint, and like the other ones are kind of playing in the paint. This octopus looking thing. We got this bee right here. He's killing it, spray painting the stop sign that says, "Don't stop, won't stop," word to P. Diddy. This lonely bee over here, he just bust out this art piece that looks super tight. It's a lot going on, but I kind of like the way it came out.
Very cool. Thank you, Shaq.
We need Shaq to go home.
Next, can we have Savannah?
Let's go, Savannah.
I wanted a big character in the middle as a focal point. My goal with the composition was to have all the sets of eyes kind of looking toward the center. That way, your eye never really leaves the piece. The bee has flown too close to the sun, which is right behind him, and all of the mushrooms are pointing at the sun, trying to warn him. He's now losing pieces of his wings, which are flowers and leaves. So you can see here, like on his tail, he's lost a leaf. All of his wings are basically gone and floating around this mushroom in the hot air balloon over there.
Round of applause for Savannah. Finally, can we have Vinny?
So the 3 characters I choose were Giga Shroom, Rocky, and Pebble. The scene is, it's in a cave, and that's the environment in which you'd find these characters because they're rock related. Rocky's kind of the big guy, and this is like his domain, and he's guarding it in the cave right here. But we got Giga Shroom, and he's running from him, and we got Pebby falling from the sky. You can see he's losing one of his rocks. It's typically he holds the rock, the character. Pretty much just disturbing and stealing something from Rocky.
Thank you, Vinny.
Vince's piece is actually pretty good. 25% of it. Now the other 75% is in question. And I'll let you guys, the viewers, choose that, okay?
Here to stay, baby. I'm hoping.
I would be so sad if I made it to day 4 and didn't get to continue on to the next challenge.
Yeah, this might be the last day.
This time there's at least 3 people giving scores, so we're gonna find the averages of each score.
I hate this. This is so hard. How have you been doing it for the past 3 or 4 days?
I think they're pretty nervous giving out the scores, and I do not blame them.
What? It's not fun. I think I have my score. I feel like I'm more nervous than the contestants.
I have all my TA scores. We are gonna find the average right now. I am very proud of you all, but obviously someone's gonna win today, get an advantage, and someone's gonna lose and unfortunately get kicked out of art class. We're gonna start with the winner. Everyone, the winner is, drum roll, Savannah. Good job. Here is your test score. Do you have a little speech?
Vinny, thanks for not sabotaging me today. I owe you one.
No, we're square.
Okay, cool.
In second place, with a score of 88, we have Ryan. There you go.
Thank you.
Good job, Ryan.
I got second.
Third, with a score of 87 out of 100, we have Vanessa.
I wasn't last.
Oh, no, don't do that.
Vinny and Shaq, can you two come up here real quick?
Oh boy.
So unfortunately, one of you will not be graduating art school.
I see.
Do you guys have any words for each other before I give you your scores?
No, I hope you lose. That's all. I don't want to go home.
Oh, I was gonna say something sweet.
You can still say it. But
I was gonna say, not being an artist coming in, I hope I've gained your respect and the other artists' respect, and hope to one day call myself an artist as well.
All right, well, no matter what happens, I am very proud of you both. Here are your scores. You guys want to compare them?
Yeah, I think I'm still in this thing. I got an 86.
I got an 89. Just kidding, I got it.
Oh my God, bro! You got me on that one, though. My hot sake.
All right, Shaq, you may take a seat.
Thank you.
Vinny, which means unfortunately you have been eliminated from art class, so you will not be graduating.
Yep.
We have a grant for you.
Oh, sweet. I'll take that.
A parting gift for you.
Thank you, thank you.
Do you have anything you want to say to the audience?
It was fantastic. I learned a lot, not only from Zach, but I also learned a lot from my fellow students every day, different techniques. Everybody was super nice, super helpful, and just coming in literally knowing nothing. It just goes to show, if you're open to it and you're coachable, you can learn anything.
All right, well, Vinny, you may exit.
Good job, Vinny.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my class. We are now on day 5 of our week at art school. We have 4 students remaining, and whichever one of them graduates wins 10 grand. Today, we're gonna be carving stone. When I call out your name, say here and come up and grab a random sheet of paper. Shaq.
Yes, all right. Here.
Savannah.
I'm here. I got my own.
Ryan.
Here. Shaq's cow.
And Vanessa.
Here.
Did you get the last one?
This is the one thing I didn't want.
Some of you guys may recall, yesterday when we took roll, I asked you guys to give me random animals.
Dragon.
A cow, move.
Sea turtle.
Lizard.
In front of you are those random animals, and that will be your topic for today.
All right.
You guys have 5 hours to make these stone carvings. Don't forget, worst one gets eliminated. Whoever wins gets an advantage.
This is gonna be really hard.
I have no clue what I'm doing.
Are you comfortable making art of lizards?
Not really, but I'm comfortable with making art with my hands, so we're gonna definitely work it out.
Okay, cool. Vanessa, you got dragon?
Yes,
How do you
I
feel
did.
about your topic?
I feel very intimidated. Dragons are pretty detailed, and I don't know how to carve stone.
What topic did you get?
Turtle?
Oh, I think that was the one you
Yeah,
chose.
this is my animal.
What are your thoughts about carving with stone?
I'm afraid that I'm gonna hit it wrong and it's just all gonna crumble into pieces. Let's go get our materials. I don't know what any of this is for.
So I kind of just grab all the tools.
Literally, like one of everything.
Can you hold this for me? Thank you.
I feel like I could break this whole table.
I think dragon and lizard are gonna be pretty tough topics. Wow, Ryan, you got a cow.
Thank you, Shaq.
Well, luckily for you, my favorite food, steak, medium rare, so I do, in fact, love cows.
So I should just do a big T-bone steak.
Probably wouldn't win with that, but I do love steaks. Class, when you guys start carving your stone, make sure you put on your safety goggles. I don't want stone getting in anyone's eye.
Me and Bun Bun are both safe. We're ready to go.
This is definitely going to be the most difficult class by far. It is very hard. Rock hard, you'd say. The main goal for everyone today is just to get out of their comfort zone and try something new, because for all of them, this is definitely a medium they're not comfortable with. Most of them paint, they draw, some sculpt here and there, but I feel like stone carving is not something that's very common, so they're gonna have to use their creativity. They're gonna need to learn a new skill set. I'm very curious to see what they do with these stones.
I've drawn plenty. I've never done this, so.
I've got a sketch on one side.
Savannah, and don't forget about your advantage. So remember, halfway through.
I will be monitoring everybody's projects.
For those of you guys that don't know what we're talking about, Savannah won the challenge yesterday, so she got this advantage. Roll the clip. Tomorrow, halfway through the challenge, you can switch 2 people's art. This should be interesting.
This is great.
I'm attempting to get a shape going.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Feel a little deranged doing this, honestly.
It looks like you've done that repetitive stabbing motion before. You're just like, now I can use my true talents.
I've been waiting my whole life for this.
I already cut myself like 3 times.
Oh, Jack, what'd you do? Jack, you were the one that told me not to use that.
I didn't, man. I'm too strong.
Jack, you put too much pressure on it.
It's okay. We can make it small like this, though, right?
If you want, yeah. Ben, so since you did a dragon, hopefully you've learned from it. You want to go talk to Vanessa, give her a little bit of advice?
In one of our crash challenges, I did a dragon, and it did not turn out well at all. I made it like super flat, and I only did the side image. One good way to think about it is drawing it from the side and then drawing it from the front.
Okay.
This is our videographer's worst nightmare because the audio is so bad.
No, that's not what I look like.
Hi.
I look like Shaggy.
I am lost in the complete sauce. I don't know what I'm doing, man.
If you have this outline, you also need to know what it looks like from the front. Kind of carved from both. Yeah, so this is
my TA, Mackenzie. Last time we did stone carving, Mackenzie won the crafts challenge. Obviously, this is a really hard challenge. I think they're struggling quite a lot. Why don't you go around and give everyone a little bit of advice?
Okay. How's it going, Ryan?
I'm doing a cow laying down, and then I'm gonna put the horns on at the end using a different piece.
Cutting it in half is a good idea. Do you have turtle?
Yeah.
Something that may be a bit easier, hammering like little indents.
I'm just so scared of using the hammer because I don't want it to crack in half.
Sure.
Yeah.
Go slow with it. I would just go like this.
Oh, I see.
Like
And
that,
then when
you
you
know?
angle it that way,
Yeah.
this
You
huge
need
chunk
to-
needs to.
Yeah, you need to
go
get
up.
rid of all that, and
Say
you need to
less,
do that
say
really
less.
quickly.
Found a new technique called the stab and jab. Check it out.
not bad so far.
Probably gonna end up taking out a lot of the shell, honestly, just so these little inner raised parts remain like 3D.
You gotta be very careful about like how much you have left as well.
How's your dragon head coming along?
Getting somewhere.
Oh, not bad. You have a horn.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's not looking like it yet, but I'm getting the main shape. I'm starting to get it rounded.
So we are almost halfway through the class, which means Savannah is about to use her advantage. I think the interesting thing is that nobody else knows about this yet. If she doesn't like her piece, she can switch her topic and piece with someone if she wants, or she can switch two people to mess them up. I'm not sure how the other contestants are gonna react.
Savannah, may I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. I actually like where mine's going, so I'm keeping mine. Check is already having some difficulties.
Need some help.
I could switch Ryan's and Vanessa's.
And really mess them up.
Yeah. Ryan has sculpted things before, so I am particularly worried about him. And even though Vanessa hasn't sculpted, she was able to crank out like the whole of her dragon really fast. So that worries me too.
Class, may I have your attention? You guys remember how Savannah won the last class, correct?
No.
Yes.
Savannah, do you want to do the honors and tell them what your advantage is?
Okay, my advantage is I get to switch 2 of your projects, any 2 that I want.
2 of them.
Whose art do you want to switch?
I am so sorry. Love you both, but I'm switching Ryan's and Vanessa's.
Aw, man.
She trying to get you up out of here, bro.
Over. I'm so sorry.
Which means you guys changed topics as well.
Here's my dragon.
Thanks. Let's go see what she's thinking. Vanessa, I only have one side going on that.
I got the little snout in the horn.
All right, let's kill it.
All right, we got this. Yeah.
We got this. So I wanted this dragon to start off with, so this is kind of cool. And there's a layout, so now I just need to make it look good.
I can't blame Savannah because me and Ryan were pretty far along, so it made sense.
She's winning, so she's getting these crappy decisions she has to make.
Class, may I have your attention? I have some familiar faces.
Hey!
We're around halfway through class of day 5, so it's time for me to introduce the plot twist. While they're doing their stone carvings, you guys will be doing a mini challenge, and one of you guys are coming back in the competition.
What?
Hey.
You 4 have the rest of class to make art out of clay.
Okay.
And whoever's piece is the best comes back in.
That's crazy.
All right, why don't you guys go to the back and take a seat?
Redemption is awesome. Everybody deserves a second chance.
Welcome back.
Class is pretty chaotic right now. We have 8 people once again.
We have students doing rock art, and then we also have students doing clay art. The 4 people that lost on the first 4 days are being given the second chance right now to come back in.
Not thrilled, let's put it that way.
Michelle, do you think you're coming back in?
No, I'm tired. I don't know what I'm making. I'm already at a bad start.
It'll be interesting to see which one of them gets some redemption. Cool thing about this is they can make whatever they want. Let's see what they do.
How are you feeling?
I am determined for this redemption challenge.
Henry, same spot.
I never worked with clay before. Maybe like in 3rd grade.
Well, today you have a chance for redemption.
Today I'm doing doing Shroomy, Shroomba, and Giga Shroom.
Keep in mind, Michelle, you don't have 5 hours. You only have 2.5. Do your best, because honestly, I think you have a chance to come back in.
Okay.
And just like that, she's motivated.
If I just mimic one of these characters, would that be acceptable?
It depends how complex you can get with it. If you can make it look really impressive.
Like if I got the wings on Turks?
That'll be pretty impressive.
Back in high school, I took Art 1 and we did our own little like pinch pot monsters. So I'm gonna do it again. His name is Reginald. He's an original character and I love him.
I'm gonna do one of these characters building this table. Michelle, have I mentioned that I made these tables?
This is the base. I made the eyes. Now I'm gonna put it on to complete the look.
Hello everybody, I'm the new teacher and I'm not a substitute at all.
So apparently Jake's trying to be the new teacher.
Hi, Jake.
I am Mr. Riley. I'm gonna write you guys up and your actual teacher is gonna get you in trouble. How about that one?
Nobody listens to this.
We can all just sit in the corner and do nothing for the rest of class and you guys get mountains of homework.
Can you keep it down? I'm trying to work.
I understand that your art was switched recently.
Now I have a dragon. Please don't drop it.
Sort of rhinoceros.
I know, but it was already there. It'll look like a dragon. Stuff in the back.
So. I have faith. It looks like you're doing a good job.
Just kind of trying to get that gritty, like, scaly look into it.
How's it going?
I'm working on creating depth in my sea turtle. I'm just worried about bringing the shell's form out.
You're gonna want to chisel these down a little bit more
Yeah.
and then you have to start chiseling to the sides so it starts to be more rounded. If it's a little bit flatter on the top, that's okay. Chisel this down diagonally. You got Ryan's piece.
I did. Well, he had this side done, so I'm trying to imitate it.
The teacher, me, really likes when a piece is clean. Try to replicate it as best as you can.
I was going to finna quit about 10 minutes ago.
I heard you.
But now that y'all told me to stay in it, I actually kind of like the way it's coming out, and I'm kind of getting it.
Yeah, looking good. If you can make the scales 3D, you got it.
Way back! Never give up on your dreams. If you're watching this video and you're going through a hard life, don't quit.
Guys, do you want me to do other teacher things?
You could give me extra credit.
How about this? No.
Real teachers give extra credit. If you're a real teacher, prove it. Can't prove it. Oh, he's a real teacher, all right.
Hey guys, you're about to get expelled from summer school.
Expelled? Do you even have that power?
Because I'm the teacher.
Okay, if that's what you want to believe.
I think my teacher duties are over. I think I did a pretty good job, honestly.
Jake, class is back. That's the last time I'm trusting you with these.
I got into a fight with a couple of them.
Why are you fighting with our students?
I almost expelled a couple.
What? Jake, you've been teacher for 10 minutes.
I'm feeling a little lost. Feeling like I don't know exactly what I want to do yet. Hopefully it'll come to me. Monster maybe, I don't know.
We are coming along. I've got, you know, the teeth outlined, both sides, trying to make it as symmetrical.
I don't feel great. I'm just gonna keep working on it.
This is what I have. I don't know if I'll win, but I'm hoping I do.
I can definitely picture my turtle at the bottom of a fish tank or something. I tried to make the shell look separate from the body, for sure. That's probably as detailed as I could hope to do with stone, honestly.
I thought I would have more time to finish, but this character took forever.
So class has ended.
Time is up. Time is up.
The challenge is over. First thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna go around and take a look at these clay sculptures.
Just knowing that one of them is going to come back in is pretty stressful because they're all really good artists.
So I made a Oreo flower.
So this is my original monster, Reginald. I'm saying he's Reginald 2.0. The first one was a reverse of the colors. He was purple with blue spots, and I added the tail and stuff.
Tuki and we got Turks. They're making a table, much like myself, and you got the whole crew. Big Mama, if you look on the side view, she's packing a wagon.
Interesting. So they made the table similar to you?
Yeah, similar to me, they made this table.
Okay.
I did your original character, Shroom, Shroomba, and Giga Shroom.
He's very cute. I'm having a little bit of trouble deciding on which one I like better. I got something on my mouth. Probably gonna have to go take a look again.
He's looking at mine.
Yeah, Michelle, yours turned out really nice too. I think right now I'm debating between yours and Michelle's.
Valid. Hers is also very
I
good.
need to think.
Is it stressful for you?
So I need to make a decision now. I don't know which one to choose.
It's your decision. We already judged yesterday. I know who I would choose though.
Michelina and Michelle, come over here. I'm still like 50-50, but I think I do have one. Michelina's is fun, very detailed. Michelle, since you did do the entire evolution, you had more characters. I think I'm gonna go with yours.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Michelina, yours is so cute and so detailed as well.
Oh, I feel that. She's the reason I added the bunny.
Oh, I feel so bad.
Sorry, Lena. Michelle is back in the game.
Are you ready?
Yes. Welcome back.
Well, other artists, thanks for coming back in. Thanks for competing. You guys did amazing. Round of applause for all of them. And now that we're done with that, let's take a look at these stone sculptures. For our first person, can I have Vanessa?
I have a cow here. I originally had the dragon and then we switched. Ryan kind of had like a way of doing the legs that I tried to copy on each side.
These I'm definitely gonna have to see up close.
He has horns, as you can see.
Vanessa, would you like to bring it up here?
I like it, even though the snout is kind of big. It looked like a pig, for real, for real.
The snout is thick. Okay, thank you very much, Vanessa.
Did kind of look like a pig.
Next up, can I have Ryan?
Ryan.
I have to pee really bad.
Hello. I switched with Vanessa. Savannah made a switch, and I was kind of stoked because I really wanted to do the dragon in the first place. This is Remy, the rhino dragon. This big horn looks like a rhino, but he is a dragon. But he really comes to life after he's wet. Just wait! Now you can see like all the details in him.
Ooh, look at the scales on the back.
Ryan, can you bring it up, please? Very impressive. I used to really like fossils and dinosaurs and stuff, and this reminds me of like a dinosaur skeleton. Very nice, Ryan. Very nice.
Honestly, right now I'm super confident in my piece.
Can I have Shek?
I had lizard. This is like my third attempt. I tried to do like a head and failed, and then I tried to do a body, and then I failed that, and then I went back to the head. Shout out to Mackenzie and Ryan. Thank y'all. It has a little mouth. You can also see the nostrils right here. I did eyes, and then I went in and I did the scales for the actual head as well. Yes.
Want to bring it up here?
Yes.
I like the scales.
All right, thank you, Shek.
This could be my last day.
And finally, can I have Savannah?
I made a baby sea turtle, but my word was turtle. This was actually my word, so I was excited to get it. I had never worked with stone before either. Like anybody else here, it was definitely difficult, but I am happy with how all 6 of these little bumps turned out. And also his face kind of looks like Toothless from How to Train a Dragon, so that made me happy.
Very nice. Can you bring it up here? Thank you. Oh, you got the shape in there. Thank you very much, Savannah.
If I get out right now, then my Lucky Charm sea turtle is not lucky. I will probably throw it in the ocean, back where it belongs.
Come on, we got this. Come on, we got this.
All right, students, I am going to pass out your scores. It was a very difficult decision, but I have scores. Ryan.
Lisa, I'll see if your boy is returning.
Savannah.
I just hope I'm not last today. That's my goal.
Vanessa. Shek. First of all, I want to bring our highest scorer up. Ryan, could you come up?
So fun. I won one! And I got my first compliment from Zach. Thank you. It's been a year and a half.
I'm very proud of you, Ryan. Today is a big one to win. You get 2 things. If you win this entire challenge, I'll give your mom $1,000.
What?
That's amazing.
And you have immunity for tomorrow.
No! God, it sucks!
Which is actually gonna be really huge. And Ryan, I'll explain why else it's really big. Because tomorrow, we're eliminating 2 people.
Yeah.
Well, Shaq,
I lost.
You did get the lowest score, but luckily for you, there's no elimination today.
There's no elimination!
What?
Tomorrow, we're gonna have 5 people compete. 2 of you guys will be eliminated tomorrow. Ryan is safe.